Longboarding through a neighborhood. It was really nice and sunny, and where I'm from, when it's sunny, it's really nice, even if it's 70 or 60. It was really sunny, and the roads were smooth, and there was no rain or anything on the ground. And then we go by the stop sign on the main road, and we see a hill. I look at my best friend, my now girlfriend. She was a little back, looked at him. I went. I didn't even look how steep the hill was. It looked pretty steep, but my goal was to go down on the hill and swerve back and forth really wide to slow myself down. But that didn't happen at all. So I looked at him, I go down, I'm like, let's go! You know, I was hyped. He goes down a couple seconds later because he wants me to see how it is, which is smart of him. But ended up going down the hill, and I didn't realize this until something bad happened, but the hill, usually hills are just like, kind of like, they go down and it's smooth. Well, this hill had a hump, and this hump added an extra 10 miles an hour, and my trucks were loose on my longboard. When your trucks are loose, that means you get speed wobbles, and what speed wobbles are is basically, I call it death wobble, because everything bad happens when you get it. Your legs start shaking. It's literally like this. You start shaking like this, and your board starts swerving back and forth, and you can't control it no matter how much pressure you put on each side. So I went down the hill, and I was going pretty fast, and then I hit the second hump that I didn't even know that was there. And next thing you know, I gained like an extra 10 miles an hour, and my board started going. I looked at my feet. I was like, what am I gonna do? There's no grass. Think about this. It's just a straight ass road, no grass, sidewalk. If I keep going straight, there's a bend. I don't want to go into the bend. So I didn't even make it there, actually. I hit the second hump. I get speed wobbles. My board goes back and forth like this. I really look at my board, and it's going like 5 yards like this. I'm still on it. I decided to abort the mission. But the worst part was, I guess I just don't know how to fall or something, but I landed on my palms and my knees, and I'm not kidding. There was an open wound on my hand that big on both hands, and my knee was done. I was gushing blood, same as it's called road burn. Had road burn on my knees, and I actually bruised my knee, and I couldn't even walk after the fact. But that's not the end of it. My best friend went down. He saw me crash before, and he was going, and I was like, stop! I got up real quick to get out of the way, because he was so close to running over my phone. He had to dodge my phone. He had speed wobbles. He ended up bailing. He like turtle rolled, flipped, landed on his feet, and he barely got any scratches. He got a bad shoulder scratch, and it was fine for him. But it gets more interesting. My now girlfriend tried to go down, and we said no. I'm sitting on the thing, my knee's bleeding, I'm bleeding all over. These brand new shoes I just got have a rip in them. I was so sad. Really like my first time wearing them out. We tell her, no. And we yell, stop, and she stops. Then she walks down the hill. The messed up part was, one, my best friend didn't know. He had a jewel at the time. He broke his jewel. He had his phone in his pocket. His phone is completely shattered. Done. He says he got the worst. Technology-wise, he did, but I got the worst, like, pain. He broke his phone. He broke his jewel. I made the dumb decision of going down first. Usually he's the one to do that, but I did. I scraped up my knee. I couldn't even walk up the hill that much. My ankle was hurting. I was gushing blood. My hands were cut open. I had a white shirt on, so I had to keep going like this to, get all the dirt out. And we ended up going back to the car, and it took like 10 extra minutes because it just hurt. But lesson of the day. Don't always listen to your best friends. Sometimes they got dumb decisions and don't do them. And I'm thankful that my girlfriend didn't go down too, because she would have fell. But she's a beast. She can do whatever she puts her minds to.